this stuff, it's Tuesday, June 23rd. This stuff here is fish head goobus. It is basically ground up fish guts. Everything that's left from a commercial fishery gets thrown into here. This is the brand I could find, Alaska, last year when I bought a half a dozen of them. But like I try when I can to find Neptune's Harvest, which is made right here in Gloucester, Mass. But what this stuff is a 5% nitrogen, 1% phosphate, 1% potassium, and allegedly your nightshades like potatoes and tomatoes love this stuff. And so I'm going to apply some today. And what you got to do with this stuff is you got to shake it up because it is foul. It's fish guts, right? And so you pour some of it in your bucket. I probably need to do better lighting here. Pour some of it in your watering bucket, and then blast it with the hose to mix it up. Maybe I'll do it in this orientation. This might be a little safer here. So this stuff's nasty. All right, so you'd think that fish head emulsion would be disgusting, and it is. So let's see. That lovely brown color, it smells that good too. And so to mix it up, blast it with the hose. The smell is just wonderful here in the 90-degree heat. Just what you want. Don't wear your good shoes. So I note on the tomatoes, these are the Wisconsins that we have, and we're getting flowers on almost all the tomato plants. And on the early girl and the cherries, we are actually seeing little tomatoes now, which is awesome. So these are the Wisconsins, who I think need a little extra love. They don't look quite as green as some of the other varieties. Like I mentioned earlier, this was a seed from back in the 60s or 70s or something that was very popular that somebody found a reserve of. Just a little bit more of an old school tomato. Even that little whisker, remember, was barely a plant. Now look at it. Doc's got to get in here and tie it up, I think. All right. Ugh, disgusting. You can see the little flower action, right? And there will be tomatoes in here, I think, in abundance in the next month. Not sure when we're going to get to eat them, but we are getting little tomato plants starting to happen, little tomato bombs. Disgusting. So just so you can kind of see in there, the little baby tomatoes are starting up, right? Some more over here, right there. So yeah, they're coming, and that was on the first one. There was the cherry, and this one's the early girl, and we're seeing a bunch of these little guys. So we might actually get tomatoes in August. Hallelujah! All right, more fish head goobus on the. Which are growing crazily. These cherry tomatoes, I think these are the 100s, sweet 100s, is that what they're called, I think? Sweet 100s. And then on to the early girls. Bunch of little baby tomatoes in there. Now I think these are the jets. telling you, it smells disgusting. It's a little frothy here at the end. It's particularly gnarly. Now the next process is fraught with risk. I just emptied that into the fourth bucket full, but you want to get it all out. And this, let me just show you, this did not go well in previous years, what I'm about to do. But you want to get it all, right? Oh, it's going better than you. That's the part that really doesn't go well. It splurches all over you. I made sure I did not wear my good shoes for this. A little more diluted this time. You want to just get it all that little nitrogen. So yeah, immediately into the shower after this exercise. So getting a little clearer. But there's still a little Goobus in there. Alright, I'm declaring victory. Clear enough. So I filled this thing up 4 times with 1 bottle of Goobus, and I'll catch all 28 tomatoes with it and declare victory. Alright, these are the Supersonics. Hope we planted 4 of these. Doc's gonna have to get back in here and tie these guys back up next level. I think some of this nitrogen will get caught up in the all the leaf duff here, but maybe it works its way down over time. I think these are Wisconsin's particularly need it. Feel the end coming, the disgusting frothy part. There you go, 1 can of fish head Goobus all over the tomatoes on June 23rd, 2020.